Up next, we have our State Treasurer, Seth Magaziner. We're very glad to have him join us. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was an incredible person. I hope you all heard that story that Jen Douglas told. 7 women in her law school class of 500. She made law review. She graduated first in her class with a young child in the 1950s. The work she did at the Women's Rights Project at the ACLU. So many things that we take for granted. There are so many things that we take for granted. Before Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there were women in this country who couldn't get a mortgage or a bank account without a male cosigner. Before Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there were different benefit levels in the social safety net based on gender.
Still is.
In a lot of ways, there still are. Before Ruth Bader Ginsburg, it was even harder for women to protect their jobs just because they got pregnant. Even harder than it is today, if you can imagine. So much that we take for granted is because of her. But let's speak plainly, let's be honest. We're not just here tonight to celebrate the life of an incredible person. We are here tonight because marriage equality, 5-4 vote. Abortion rights, 5-4 vote. 40 million people health insurance under the Affordable Care Act, a 5-4 vote. Dreamers not being sent to countries that they have no memory of on a 5-4 vote. We're here tonight because we are scared, we are anxious, because we know that the safety and the freedom of millions of people is hanging on by a thread tonight. And for those of us who want to continue to see progress, who want to see a more compassionate world, and a more fair world, and a more just world, our backs are up against the wall right now. So what are we going to do about it? We have to fight. We have to fight with every ounce of strength and energy that we have. Tonight is a night to mourn. Tomorrow is a day to get up and to fight, and the next day, and the next day, and all the way through the And words are not enough. So what are we going to do? Well, phone bank. I'm working with a great group of Rhode Island activists. We phone bank every Monday and every Thursday night. On Monday nights, we phone bank for Biden, and on Thursday nights, we phone bank to win back the United States Senate. Join us.
Yes.
DM me at Seth Magaziner. I'll tell you how to. We'll get you set up. If you've never phone banked virtually before, it's easy. It's actually fun. We get on a Zoom on one side. We have our phone in the other hand. And then we can chat with each other about the crazy people in these other states that we talk to when we're on the phone. It's great, but it's important. Join us. Join a phone bank. Take out your phone tomorrow and scroll through and find every one of those undecideds and every one of those Trump people who you know, because we all know some, and call them and have those difficult conversations. Because the thing that changes people's minds, it's most likely to change people's minds, is hearing from someone that they know. Support, as so many others have said, support these great progressive candidates who are running this year, because if Washington, D.C. is not going to protect the rights and the freedoms of Rhode Islanders, we have to protect the rights and freedoms of Rhode Islanders. Thank goodness. Anastasia Williams and Edie Agello and all these great leaders, thank goodness they passed the RPA here in Rhode Island last year. Can you imagine if that hadn't been done? So we've got to keep fighting, because you know what? These forces that want to take us back and that want to turn back the clock, they want us to be demoralized. They want us to give up. They want us to think that there is no hope. But when I look around here tonight, I see a lot of hope. I see a lot of people who are ready to fight back, and there are millions more across the country, and by God, we'll win. Thank you, everybody.